All right, so howdy everyone. Um, Howdy. So what I am going to do, I am doing the anti-splat almost 14 seat mod on my 7 here, and I'm going to try to incorporate that modification into the build rather than building the airplane and trying to retrofit it after the fact. So I'm going to try to explain the best that I can how I am going to do that. And I've already done some of it. I've done this side, so to speak. I have to do that side next. But since I was working my way through the process, I didn't videotape anything. So I'm going to videotape how I do that side. Hopefully it will go smoothly. Hopefully you'll understand what it is I'm trying to get across to you. There's usually many ways to skin a cat, so this is just my way of doing it. It's probably not the best way. It's definitely not the only way, but it will give you, hopefully it will give you some ideas on if you're building a plane and you want to incorporate this mod. Hopefully this will help, like I said, give you some ideas on how you might want to approach it. If you've already got the airplane built and you want to retrofit this, perhaps there might be some useful information in here for you guys as well, but I'm going to try to go through it. I had originally started the mod weeks ago, and then I took some time off to work on some wood flooring and things like that around the house, so then I just came back to it a couple days ago and finished this side. So as I go through the process from step number 1 on that side, I hope I can remember how I had done it 2 weeks ago. So the video might be a little clunky, it might be a little broken up and choppy, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully it will work for you. So let me get some stuff set up and we'll get on with it. All right, howdy everyone. So getting started on this seat modification, the first thing that you want to start with are these plates here. This is, what is this? This is the F757. It's like a gusset. There's one part, actually there's 2 parts. There's one for the left side and one for the right side. But you have to take those 2 pieces and modify them depending on if you're doing a sliding canopy or a tip-up canopy. Now I'm doing a tip-up canopy, so this is the drawing that I have to pay attention to. But what you need to do, you need to take this plate and you need to modify it and fit it in conjunction with the anti-splat seat modification. You have to do both of those kind of at the same time, because you need to fit the plate to the rail that goes across here, this piece here, which is the aft canopy deck. And you also have to fit it to the longeron, and then of course in this area here, you have to fit it to the parts that come with the seat modification. So make sure you get these plates, get them out, and have them handy, because we got to start with those first thing. And then you also want to make note of the rivet callouts, because they have rivet callouts for these 3 holes here that capture this gusset, if you will. And then there are a couple of rivet callouts here. So just a couple things to keep in mind. Now coming over here to the airplane, the existing seat brace that comes through here, you don't need that. And the uprights, these vertical pieces here, these have already been drilled from in the beginning of the fuselage build. When you put this bulkhead together, you put this together with the heavy pieces of aluminum angle, and you match drill all of these holes, and you put the slit in it here. And I'll show you that bracket here in a moment. So that work should already be finished. The heavy aluminum angle bracket should already be match drilled to this upright on both sides, this side and on that side. And then you also note, it's just a personal preference, that I like to use my blue tape just to keep the work that I do, that when I get to drilling, I don't want those metal shavings getting down behind certain areas of the airplane. Basically places that I know I'm not going to be able to get it, I probably won't be able to get in there and vacuum everything out. So those problem areas I like to tape up. Alright, so continuing around the airplane, here are some of the pieces parts. Now this, for now, you can ignore. I might come back to that, I'm not sure. Here is the plate that I was just showing you, the F757. This is one of the parts from the anti-splat seat mod. Very, very nice. And here is that heavy aluminum bracket that's already match drilled to the vertical upright. Okay, so again, let me get situated here, and we'll start working on this side here. You also note that the deck plate is in place. Make sure you have that in place, because you have to pick up these holes here and transfer these onto the seat mod that you're getting ready to do. Make sure you have plenty of clecos. I'm going to put clecos in here. I'm going to cleco this whole thing because, like I said in other videos, I like to have maximum alignment force. And by that I mean, if I need to align part A with part B and match drill, I like to have as many clecos in that assembly as I can, so I know that it's absolutely locked in place, real world, the way it's going to be when it's riveted. So, alright, let me get going. I'll be back.